This month on the Unsquared Circle, Hulk Hogan pulls a reversal on Linda. Oh my gosh, Orton killed Kenny. And Chris Jericho as the Women's Champion? Here are the hosts who find it all so you don't have to, Bobby Black and Wrestling White.
Hi ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the July edition of the Unsquared Circle. We're your hosts. I am, of course, Wrestling White.
And I'm Bobby Black.
And let's start off by celebrating the WWE ushering in their PG era. And in light of them going to the PG era, we have two of our favorite wrestlers who are the leading way of going to the PG era, Shawn Michaels and Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Let's go to them and see how they feel.
Ah, shit. Watch your f***ing mouth. Well, f***ing get
Ah, the memories of back when the WWE was good. I mean, the PG era is going to be great. I'm so excited.
Ah, shit.
Anyway, we're going to move on to now some YouTube shout-outs. So, of course, our normal plugs, our love goes out to the Adult Demographic, Big Rat 310, The Wrestling Show, Killer King 91, Trademark 629, and, of course, all of them will be in the description box here, right next to Wrestling White.
And we also have some new plugs to make. We want to thank Classic 1333, Tom E. Dangerously, a.k.a. Radius 2X, and Sam the Platypus. And also like to thank WWE Bruh,
who will also be on our show later on in a phone interview. So anyway, we have some more plugs for you. We of course want to plug the Unsquared Demographic, which was a video that the Unsquared Circle and the Adult Demographic did together to review a Friday Night Jackdown. There will also be links in the description box. You can also check out this sexy guy right here, Wrestling White, when he did his 2 cents on the Ultimate Warrior in the Ultimate Weeks video. And also, we want your feedback on the U2C, or the Unsquared Circle, whatever you want to call it, breaking news. What do you think? Put in the description box. We got a lot of hits on that video, so I mean, I guess people like it, but we just want to know exactly what you guys think about that.
Alright, we have a few announcements to make. First off, our anniversary is coming up, so we ask our fans to check out the Unsquared Circle every Saturday in August. We're going to have something special for you guys leading up to our 1-year anniversary on September 3rd. Also, we'd like you guys to check out the Anonymous Angel's MySpace and her Etsy page. They're really good websites. And lastly, check out the Unsquared Circle MySpace, our MySpace. And also, while you're on there, you can check out our calendar and see all those events that we plan ahead of time.
Also, one last plug. We'd like to plug the Adult Demographics Tia Nation page. And all these plugs and all these announcements, everything will be in the description box to the right here of Wrestling White. So anyway, I think it's time we moved on to our top stories.
Alright, on our top stories. First off, Kennedy. Yes, I'm sad he's gone too. And there's a reasonable explanation for all this. Well, when he came back, because he was gone for a while, he was sidelined with a dislocated shoulder since last year, and he had taken some time off to film a movie, which probably sucks. I've never seen it, and neither has anyone else from what I know, so whatever. Anyways,
it's on my Netflix at the very bottom of my list.
Well, the main reason for his WWE release is because when he came back, he had that match with Randy Orton, and the way he took an RKO really kind of, threw Orton the wrong way, because he landed on Randy Orton's shoulder round, the one that Randy Orton injured. And so Randy Orton went to the back and went to the Vince and went to everyone. It's like, hey, I don't appreciate the way that Ken Kennedy landed on my shoulder, so you need to do something about it. And they did. They fired him.
That's not a reasonable explanation.
I know, but anyways, Matt Hardy was also a close personal friend of Ken Kennedy. In fact, he was his best man at his wedding. And on Matt Hardy's MySpace page, he updated it recently, saying he's very sorry for his release, and he wishes good luck for Ken Kennedy in his career in the future.
After all the drama from last month's battle between the NBA and the WWE, the episode of Raw scored a 3.2 rating on USA, while the Lakers-Nuggets game posted a 6.9 cable rating on ESPN. The two ran head-to-head on cable TV, and it is clear that NBA had won the ratings war. Another Monday Night War, open and closed.
In one night. Also this month, Hulk Hogan is firing back at Linda's latest round of allegations, his wife. Recently, Linda's public relations representative issued a statement to ParisHilton.com trashing Brooke, her boyfriend Stax, and of course, the Hulkster. Among Linda's claims is that Hulk and Brooke's boyfriend, I can't get past that, they smoke pot together. However, even Linda's drug accusations come after Brooke strongly hinted to Perez Hilton in a recent video chat that her mother is on something. Obviously, she's dating a 20-something-year-old. Hulk's lawyer fired back the statement defending his client, saying, Brooke Hogan has spoken out in support of her father only because of her mother's repeated fabricated attacks on him. Hulk also offered to take a legally supervised drug test to prove that he's clean and challenged Linda to do the same thing. And because he believes that she's the one doing drugs and not him. Because, he says his prayers and eats his vitamins, not his heroin.
In an interview with the Associated Press, Ric Flair says the chances of him wrestling again are very likely. Flair said, and I quote, "If Bret Favre can come back every once in a while, I certainly can. I would like to, but I'm not going to do anything to rock the boat." Flair said, "I'm in the same kind of shape I was last year when I retired, old and decrepit. It's hard to stay away from something you like so well, especially when you still feel like you can do it. And if I did, I would probably do it overseas. It wouldn't be here."
Right. Also, at the Grand Rapids TNA live show, Kurt Angle squashed the WWE return rumors. Angle announced that he loved the TNA and there's no way he would go back to the WWE. He does never want to work for Vince McMahon again. Despite what he said in his radio interviews, because his TNA contract's about to expire. So on that note, we know he's going to renew his TNA contract and become even more of a major player in the TNA. It's true. It's darn true.
And finally, Bobby Lashley has put TNA officials on hold regarding his future plans with the organization. His MMA fight with Bob Sapp this past weekend that ended in a minute and 17 seconds. He tore that dude up. We should probably hear an update on his TNA status soon, unless, of course, he just plans not to go there. So we'll keep you updated on that. Anyway, I guess that's it for our top stories. We still got a lot more for you, so keep tuned in. Alright, well, let's move on to my individual news. The Rock's next movie is going to be an action drama called Faster, because that's what the women tell him, with Sony and CBS Films. The film will start shooting in August in New Mexico. This will be The Rock's first action movie in years. He stated that he wanted to establish himself as a more versatile actor, because he wasn't a very versatile wrestler. That action projects that he was given in the past were not high quality. TNA star Sting is planning probably to leave the company at the end of the year, probably right around Bound for Glory. Sting has been signing one-year contracts since he's first started with the company, and a lot of people are saying that if he does, in fact, not renew his contract at the end of this year, he will be done with wrestling for good. During his absence from television, Triple H has been helping out behind the scenes at weekly Raw tapings. However, there's one source said that Triple H is not as passionate about the product when he's not involved. Shocker. The feeling is, from more than one person, that Raw has featured more comedy as of late because he and Shawn Michaels have not been around to lobby against skits in the production meetings. If you recall, it was reported a few months ago that Triple H and Michaels were being praised internally for speaking out against the campy comedy that McMahon likes to put on the program. Well, let's go and find out what Sean and Hunter have to say about this controversial report. That's what I thought. Jim Ross has posted an update on the health of WWE Hall of Famer Gerald Briscoe on his blog over at jrsbarbecue.com. After stating that Gerald did not have a stroke, Ross went back and said Briscoe's latest rounds of medical tests revealed that he actually suffered 3 strokes over a few days. Our thoughts go out to the Briscoes. There have been some talks backstage about Tommy Dreamer's new contract deal. It is said that he signed a 3 to 5 year contract deal, but it isn't confirmed yet. So we'll have to see if this is really true in the future. Also, the general manager of Raw, Vicky Guerrero, has officially resigned from World Wrestling Entertainment. Vicky has reportedly given her notice several weeks ago. The widow of the WWE Hall of Famer Eddie Guerrero reported that she wants to spend more time with her kids. And now that she's on, let's get a clip from this random fan to find out what they think of Vicky Guerrero leaving the WWE.
Hooray!
Alright, that wraps things up for my news. Let's go back to whatever.
Break the wall!